Thinking about getting into RC cars? There are tons of options out there, but not all of them deliver the same level of performance. Today, we're checking out the best RC cars of 2025, the ones that bring the perfect mix of speed, durability, and driving experience. From beginner-friendly trucks to high-end monsters that can fly off ramps and keep going like nothing happened, this list has something for everyone. And here's the fun part, drop your favorite model in the comments. Once we hit 10,000 views, one lucky subscriber wins an RC car. Just hit subscribe, you're in. Alright, let's get started. First up, the Arrma Infraction 3S. The Arrma Infraction 3S is all about street bashing performance and style. Powered by a 3,900 kV brushless motor and a 100 amp ESC, this 3SBLX platform delivers massive acceleration and a top speed of 65 miles per hour out of the box. Add the optional speed pinion gear and it can push past 70 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest 3SRCs you can buy today. It's a shaft-driven four-wheel drive setup with a Metal Gear servo, oil-filled shocks, and anti-roll bars, giving it great traction and stability even at full throttle. The tough composite chassis keeps it light but strong, classic Arrma durability, and thanks to AVC, it tracks straight during hard launches. Turn it off though, and it becomes a full-blown drift machine, ready to slide through corners like a pro. You get the Spectrum DX3 transmitter, a spare pinion, tools, and those aggressive Hoons tires that grip hard, drift clean, and even smoke when they heat up. The teal body pops in sunlight, and the low stance with the cut rear wing gives it a sleek, race-ready look. The only real downside? With the speed gear, temps can rise fast on rough surfaces, so keep those flat asphalt runs for top speed fun. At around $330 to $350 in the US, this thing gives you killer performance, durability, and style all in one package. Arrma Big Rock 3S. The Arrma Big Rock 3S is one of those trucks that truly earns its reputation. Built on the proven 3SBLX platform, it strikes an ideal balance between power, control, and durability. Under the hood, a 3,200 kV brushless motor and 100 amp ESC delivers smooth 2S and 3S performance with a top speed of around 47 miles per hour on 3S. Impressive for this class. The longer wheelbase gives it extra stability compared to the Granite or Vortex, while the wheelie bar keeps it planted under hard acceleration. It features oil-filled shocks, double wishbone suspension, and adjustable turnbuckles for that signature Arrma handling. The composite chassis flexes instead of cracking, making it remarkably tough. Electronics come from Spectrum's SLT3 system, with throttle limit modes at 50%, 75%, and 100%. Ideal for beginners. The matte finish body gives it a clean, aggressive look, easily one of the best looking 3S bashers out there. Off-road, it feels planted and confident on dirt and gravel. The slimmer tires can feel twitchy on slick terrain, but add agility when traction's right. Though it lacks AVC gyro assist, the longer chassis ensures solid straight line stability. Priced around $350 to $370 in the US, it hits a sweet spot between performance, durability, and value. Team Associated Rival MT10. The Team Associated Rival MT10 is a tough little monster truck that combines race-inspired design with real-world durability. Originally based on the Helion Avenge 10MT, it's been refined under Team Associated and delivers impressive performance for its price. Power comes from a reedy 3,300 kV brushless motor and a 60 AESC, pushing it close to high 40s miles per hour on 3S. On 2S, it's calmer and easier to control, but still fast enough for backyard bashing. It features 3 fully sealed Metal Gear differentials, threaded oil shocks, and sway bars, things you rarely see on trucks in this price range. The adjustable camber and toe links make it tunable like a race buggy, while the mid-center gravity chassis keeps it nimble and less prone to rollovers. Handling is sharp, and the tires bite well on dirt, though the foams are a little soft for high-speed runs. Durability-wise, Performance-wise, it's solid, but there's one known weak point: the front suspension arms. They can break under hard impacts, though swapping to the older Hellion Avenge arms fixes that completely. Aside from that, the chassis, shock towers, and body take hits well. At around $300 in the US, the rival MT10 is a fantastic value. It's fully adjustable, easy to work on, and packed with metal where it counts. Team Rally Synchro 4. The Team Rally Synchro 4 delivers true 1/8 scale performance at a surprisingly affordable price. Built on an aluminum chassis with an all-metal drivetrain and full-time 4-wheel drive, it feels far more premium than expected. Power comes from the Kraton brushless system, offering punchy 4S acceleration and agile race buggy handling. The steering servo is a bit slow, but the rest of the electronics perform well above average. With 3 sealed differentials, oil-filled shocks with aluminum caps, and 17mm hex hubs, the Synchro 4 drives like a real 1/8 scale machine. It stays planted on both dirt and asphalt, and the Basher-style tires deliver strong traction and predictable jumps. Flight control feels smooth and balanced, making it ideal for both racing and backyard fun. Durability is impressive overall, though the plastic C-block hinge brace can crack under heavy landings, easily fixed with an aluminum upgrade. Maintenance takes a bit more time, but parts are widely available online. At around $369 in the US, the Synchro 4 easily undercuts pricier rivals like the Losi 8XE or Kyosho MP10E, offering pro-level feel and build quality at entry-level cost. Rlaarlo Omni Terminator. The Rlaarlo Omni Terminator V2 has quickly become one of the most talked about mini bashers of 2025. And it deserves the hype. This updated version features stronger components, cleaner electronics, and noticeably sharper handling than the original. Power comes from a 3S 60A ESC paired with a high-rev brushless motor, driving a fully metal drivetrain and a sealed center differential. Rare for this scale. It hits around 35 miles per hour out of the box, feeling punchy, agile, and surprisingly stable on loose dirt thanks to the center diff and upgraded sway bars. The Carbon Edition adds 7,075 aluminum shock towers, carbon plates, and 6,061 hinge blocks with plastic inserts for a perfect balance of strength and flexibility. Big bore threaded shocks with thicker pistons improve jump control and prevent leaks. Steering is handled by a Metal Gear micro servo that's fast and accurate for its size. The hot RCT6A transmitter is a standout. Digital controls, LCD screen, gyro tuning, and real-time voltage telemetry make it feel high-end. Durability is excellent with reinforced differential housings and a strong metal chassis. Minor flaws remain: unsealed receiver box, small screws, and a non-standard servo, but they're easy to overlook. At $200 to $250, the Omni Terminator V2 offers premium performance in a compact package built to impress. Arrma Typhon Grom BLX. The Arrma Typhon Grom BLX is the mini rocket fans have been waiting for, finally bringing brushless power to one of Arrma's most popular platforms. Out of the box, it's 2S and 3S capable, hitting about 38 miles per hour on 2S and over 50 miles per hour on 3S, making it one of the fastest small-scale bashers you can buy right now. Visually, it keeps the classic Typhon look, but adds aluminum shocks with threaded bodies, metal outdrives, and a fully steeled drivetrain. Upgraded adjustable tie rods, aluminum 12mm hexes, and metal diff gears all help it stay composed even when pushed to the limit. The included 2-in-1 Spectrum BLX system combines a 25-amp ESC and a 4,500 kV motor. Waterproof, efficient, and easy to run. It also features DSC, which automatically adjusts steering mid-drift to keep the car straight, a real advantage for new drivers. On the track, the Typhon Grom BLX feels fast, planted, and precise. The suspension soaks up jumps beautifully, the landings are smooth, and steering response is razor sharp. Even at full throttle, it stays controllable. Proof that Arrma tuned this brushless setup perfectly for its size. At around $189 without battery charger or $220 ready to run, it delivers a mix of speed, toughness, and stability few minis can match. Traxxas X-Maxx 8S. The Traxxas X-Maxx is the undisputed heavyweight of the RC world. Massive, loud, and built to crush anything in its path. Even though it first launched 7 years ago, this 8S version still feels like a benchmark for extreme scale bashing. Weighing nearly 19 pounds without batteries, it towers over most 1/10 scale trucks. Even the Traxxas Max looks small beside it. Its 8-inch tires are ridiculous in size and grip, soaking up rough terrain that would destroy smaller rigs. Suspension travel is huge, with oil-filled, long-stroke shocks that deliver plush landings and smooth rebound. The body uses Traxxas's clipless locking system, reinforced by an internal cage, making removal quick and crashes less punishing. Power comes from an 8S Valineon brushless setup, cooled by twin fans, and fed by dual 4-cell 6,700 mAh packs. Good for 50+ miles per hour, while staying surprisingly stable. Despite being built mostly from high-grade plastic, the X-Maxx absorbs impacts better than many aluminum rigs. Downsides? Steering precision is a bit soft due to the servo saver setup, and the stock gearing feels slightly conservative, tuned for cooler temps rather than top speed. At roughly $999 in the US, the Traxxas X-Maxx isn't cheap, but it's a truck you buy once and enjoy for years. Arrma Kraton 6SEXB. The Arrma Kraton 6SEXB takes everything great about the V6 and cranks it to 11 with a 7075 T6 aluminum chassis, machined red towers, metal diff cases, and aluminum hinge mounts. This thing screams durability. It's a true extreme bash truck, purpose-built for massive jumps, violent landings, and raw power. Under the hood sits a Spectrum Firma 150 AESC and 2050 kV brushless motor, pushing well past 65 miles per hour on 6S. The center limited slip diff delivers smoother traction and better balance when launching or cornering, while the new clipless body system and reinforced arms make maintenance and bashing easier than ever. Even on 4S, it feels alive, fast, loud, and glued to the ground. On 6S, it's pure chaos, double backflips, perfect jumps, and big air control that almost feels unreal. During tests, one diff gear gave out after repeated skate park hits. But considering the punishment it took, that's impressive durability. At $749, it's pricier than the standard Kraton, but the aluminum upgrades alone easily justify it. If you're the kind of driver who never lets off the throttle, the Kraton 6SEXB is exactly what you've been waiting for. MJX Hyper Go Rally. The MJX Hyper Go Rally continues to prove why this small-scale lineup punches way above its price. Built on the same metal chassis platform as the 14301 and 14302, it combines a durable drivetrain, oil-filled shocks, and a 3S-capable brushless system in a compact rally body that feels far more premium than its cost suggests. It includes 3 tire sets, soft street, hard rubber, and plastic slick drift tires, plus LED lights and gyro stabilization for surprisingly smooth control. Out of the box, performance on 2S already feels fast, but switch to 3S and it becomes a rocket. Despite rough gravel and curb crashes, the car holds up impressively well, with only a lower arm giving out after some serious hits. Handling is sharp thanks to the metal center drive shaft and low center of gravity, though the servo is still its weakest point. Loose saver and sluggish response are recurring Hyper-Go traits. The stock tires wear fast, but even with cheap $15 drift tires, the fun factor remains sky high. For under $200, the MJX Hyper Go Rally delivers metal durability, gyro-assisted control, and genuine 3S excitement. It's not flawless, but for the price, it's one of the most capable and entertaining small bashers of 2025.